Is the weather or the temperature underneath Mike McDaniel warmer today?
Well, that game, they were well coached last night. That's an outmanned team with, I think, a historically bad defense. And I don't believe that coaching is the reason that they lost that game. They've got a fundamental architectural problem here, Dan, in that I believe that's the best game the Dolphins can play. And they're doing it by throwing the ball as many times behind the line of scrimmage as they are past the line of scrimmage. Now, that whole game last night, the average air yards in that game for Josh Allen and Tua, 1.4 yards, 1.4 yards on completion. So a lot of the league is doing that. But when I say they have a structural problem, Dan, here's the structural problem. Because they're no longer what they were, which was the best offense in the league. They're constipated on offense, and Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill don't look like they can give you much. But Josh Allen against the Dolphins is, in the regular season, 13-2, 8-0 at home. He's got 45 total touchdowns and 8 interceptions against the Dolphins. On the other side, the Dolphins have now lost 4 of their last 17 and 8 in a row against winning teams. And here's the structural flaw. And Tua's cap hit the next 4 years is more than Josh Allen's cap hit in Buffalo. And that's obviously an issue that's not going to go away for a while.
I just don't understand why they jumped the gun on Tua with his performance, his injury history, and they could have kept him another year. They could have franchised him. I'm just trying to understand from the front office, from ownership, where they go, nope, we got to sign this guy up now. Why?
They're wildly mismanaged. They've got a GM who's got the longest tenure in the league without winning a playoff game. They have not enough good players, and they got fooled by scoring 70 points against the Broncos and having a comeback against the Ravens, which a lot of people do late in games. The Ravens have blown 17 second-half leads, and they got enamored with – they had the best offense in the league, and more than that, Dan, and this part matters – they had exciting offense. They were the fastest team in the league, but now you look up and they're accused of being soft and not physical enough. And the 3 guys that they have on offense that you need things from, Waddle, Hill, and Tua, all physically undersized. Like, yeah, they were fast and speed burns, but speed also ages. And their offense is, it's a bit like a Ferrari in that if a spark plug is off, it doesn't run right. There's not a lot of margin for error. I think one of the stats last night, they had a drive that had multiple successful attempts on 3rd and 10, and it's the first time they've had that since 2022. Like they used to be a big play offense, but now what they had to do in that game last night is do a perfect 16-play drive that converts a bunch of 3rd downs and just keep Josh Allen off the field for a while, because we can't do this anymore where what we used to do is we'll have a scoring drive that goes 1, 2, or 3 plays, not 16.
How safe is Mike McDaniel?
Safer today than he was before the game, right? Because I really thought that whole game, Dan, was going to go the way the first half did, which is just keep handing the ball to James Cook and he's going to get 9 yards every time. And they didn't stop him in the first half. And the most stunning thing for me to happen to this season for the Dolphins is that they stopped the Bills at all in the second half. Like, I don't know. The Bills still scored 31 points, but the fact that the Bills were punting in the second half, I've seen no evidence from this team that it can stop anybody, Dan. I really do believe that the defense is historically bad.